welcome. It's your girl Briera, and I'm so happy to be here with you today. I would like to first and foremost thank our Heavenly Parents, Mother, Father, Source of Creation, for giving me this opportunity to be here with you today. I would like to do a quick angel guide oracle reading for the Taurus. This will be an angel guide oracle reading that helps to focus on your strength, heart, and guidance at this time. I would like to call on the Holy Spirit and my spirit team to please come to my side to help me deliver divine messages that is of the highest white light. Remember, these messages are general, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. All right? So let's just jump right into your angel guide oracle reading, Taurus, and see where your strength is at this time and what's in your favor in the current situation. I hope you're doing good, Taurus. Let's see where Taurus strength is at this time and what's in their favor in the current situation. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. This is for Taurus. All right, that's for Taurus. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Spirit team. Where's Taurus strength at this time? Taurus strength at this time. Whoa, those two just like flipped over, so we're going to take them both. We have the Divine Matrix and Stellar Gateway activation, okay? And I feel like this energy is the energy of understanding that, you know, creating takes effort, okay? It's all about seeing what your manifestations are and understanding what is being presented to you, to know that your prayers are being answered, or that it's all about understanding that, you know, in order to create the life you want, you have to know that things aren't going to always be comfortable. You know, it's always isn't going to be pleasant, and working through your fears or working through what is uncomfortable is what's helping you to be in this synchronicity with the divine matrix, with the ways of the universe, what is in true alignment with who you are and where you are trying to be. It's all about setting your sights higher. It's all about not being in this compulsive behaviors that will cause ripple effects that is very much unnecessary, you know. And I feel like that's what this all is about, you know. It's just, you know, releasing what no longer serves you, living freely, you know, understanding that, you know, it's all about carefully analyzing or you know, weighing your options before making final decisions, you know, checking in with yourself, seeing what others motives really is, and actually doing what's best for you, not being in this energy of feeling like you have to be emotionally detached in order to achieve your goals or in order to get your desired outcome. Like, no, you want to be all in. So, you know, mentally, physically, emotionally, it all needs to be who you are, regardless of what needs to be worked on, regardless of what isn't, you know, ideal for the time being. That's why you have to understand that creating the life that you want actually requires effort, actually requires you to work through your fears and challenges and whatever is uncomfortable for you. Let's see what the blessings that Taurus carry in your heart. Memories of Atlantis, okay? Memories of Atlantis. And I feel like, you know, that's that passion. That's that passion that I was just referring to, you know, knowing that, you know, you have dealt with things and you probably remember things, and it's a lot, but I feel like you need to identify what the internal feelings are, you know, not trying to look to control anything or, you know, control any type of moment or momentum, but to understand that, you know, deal with things as they are arising, and kind of just be, you know, adventurous with how you are approaching certain situations is what I'm gathering. I feel like, you know, something does need your attention, okay? Because I feel like, you know, time is of the essence. So don't allow for yourself to be, you know, um moving in some type of energy that doesn't bring you this process of elimination energy into your life, okay? And that's just really what it is it's like it's an objective decision making period that needs to be had. And I feel like, you know, it's all about making sure that you are remembering, but you are remembering what didn't work as well. You are remembering things that actually will be beneficial. Yes, it's nice to remember the power that you had. It's nice to remember that, you know, at some point of time you was the one, but at the end of the day, eh, clearly that wasn't everlasting, because you will still be that person, right? You will still, not saying you're not that person, but the energy, the momentum will still be what it is. It's just the truth. So you have to not be in this energy of feeling like you can't get it or it's not happening, but understanding that sometimes is you have to be uncomfortable. You have to realize your shortcomings and where you've messed up at, and not be in this arrogant energy to say no, it was just taken. No, you know, I was just done so bad. No, you know, I had a lot of things that was up against me, and they are like, no, when you are actually in this clearing away what no longer serves you, and not being in this energy of trying to hold dear to things that you know, it's enough is enough with that, and let it be what it's gonna be, you know. So it's just all about making sure that you aren't in this being overly compulsive or addicted to anything or a particular outcome in any way, shape, or form. You live, you love, you heal, you remember, so that you don't continue to make the same mistakes of the past. It's like it's all about learning from those situations, learning from those times that was favorable. Let's see what the guidance is for Taurus. We have a couple. Cause of a mentee initiation and karmic board clearing. I feel like, yes, it's all about being honest at this time, being brave, okay? Letting go of the negative thought patterns is what I'm gathering. Is the negative thought patterns, you know, in order to energetically clear things, you have to think of things positive. You have to shift your perspective. You have to truly see that, you know, you are independent. You have experienced a lot in your lifetime, and it's all about being realistic with your goal setting, with your way of doing things and being adventurous. You have to be realistic. You have to be as honest with yourself as you try to be with others. It starts with you first. The more you are honest with yourself, the more you are honest with everything and everyone around you. And whoever can't get with it will dismiss themselves, honestly. Maybe you've recently gotten some, some not so happy energy or a message. Okay, maybe you recently got some messages that wasn't so pleasant. It wasn't actually probably what you wanted to hear, but at the end of the day, it's like you got to see the humor in situations. You have to see that, man, I am comfortable being uncomfortable when I am creating the life that I want, and continue to repeat that mantra to yourself. I am comfortable with being uncomfortable when I am creating the life that I want. It's rewriting your story, living your truth. It's making sure that you are grounded, that you are doing things integrity based, that you are using that brilliant brain of yours to continue to move forward, not allowing past ways of being, seeing, and doing things to kind of like dictate how you progress in your own personal life, how fast you are moving. Because in the past, if I did it this way, this way, this way, I will get this, and this. When at this time something is being urged for us all to see, that it's best to really do what lights you up. It's best to really not try to go along to get along. It's best to not try to follow the masses, because at the end of the day, what is the true momentum? What is truly being gained from it? What is the lessons that is not being learned when we are following the masses and we aren't doing things that actually speaks to our heart, mind, soul, and spirit? What is the abuse of power that everyone just continues to look over because they have it. They have the money, the momentum, the views, the followers, the businesses, the mansions, the cars. They have it all. So it doesn't matter. But that's not what's being asked of us at this time. Is be true to yourself. Anything can be easily obtained in this world that we live in. What's this divine matrix here with stellar gateway activation? So like you have to have faith though. Faith. Have faith in who you are. Have faith in your dreams. Have faith in knowing that everything will be as it's supposed to be. As you continue to stay committed and dedicated. What's this divine matrix here? And stellar gateway activation. The Eight of Swords. Wow. I feel like, yeah, I feel like you really need to get, or you know, have a creative solution to whatever events just occurred in your life. Okay, it needs to be a creative, or what was I saying, an objective decision making period is what is being urged. Okay, don't have conflicts of the mind when it comes to releasing things of the past, when it comes to releasing the old. What's this? Eight of Swords with the Three of Wands. Wow, a lot came out. Three of Wands. Seven of Wands. Eight of Wands. And the Fool. Okay. Yeah, I just feel like, you know, it's really important for you to see that, you know, some energy or something is gaining momentum, and you don't want to be in this energy of holding on for dear life to things that, you know, it's like, it is what it is. Okay, I feel like you have to be brave, you have to be present, you have to understand the communication for what it is. It's like yeah, something about something or someone being hoodwinked, but it's like, man, you can free yourself or walk away from anything that no longer assists in your soul's growth. You have the free will to do whatever you want to do. And if something fatality happens because you decide that enough is enough for you, then that is what it is. But to keep yourself bound and tied to something that doesn't help you to stay motivated, committed, and dedicated to your own goals in your own life is a problem. You have to know that you are protected. You have to know that good things will come to those that stand up for what they know to be right and true, regardless of how long it takes, regardless of what it appears like they don't have. Don't be in this young-minded energy. You need to be the leader. You need to be mature. You don't need to appeal to a certain group that you are trying to lead, because when they are ready, they will come to you. Stop trying to buy your way into every circle. If that is something, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But when you pay attention to people that continues to buy their way into people's hearts, to people's minds, that's an issue for the long run. That will gain absolutely nothing. That's not real love. That's not real commitment. That's not real dedication to anything. That's not what it means when someone says that I am intrigued by you. I am interested in what you have to offer. So I'm going to pay for you to speak how I need you to speak. Move how I need you to move. Be how I need you to be. What's this Memories of Atlantis here? The Page of Wands with Temperance. Mm-hmm. Temptation is something else. Temptation is something else. I feel like, you need to continue to work hard, seeing that all things are connected. Don't allow for the falseness to take hold of you. I tell you that right now. The dishonesties when it comes to certain religions and certain people that lead these churches and all these things. It's a true thing. Everybody is not who they say that they are. And we love to reference these books and these past times with these past energies and these past people, but presently aren't doing anything that represents that to the full extent. Presently, stop trying to compare what was to what is. Because I promise you, it's being frowned upon in a real way. Be faithful. Be loving. Continue to accelerate in the right ways. Making decisions. Standing on your choices and your decisions. Making sure that you aren't being like led astray. So that it feels like you have more than you actually do. So that it may look like you have more than you actually do. Why the Page of Wands when Temperance? It's about balance, patience. I feel like your wishes are being granted, okay? But you have to be patient. You have to see. I feel like it's all about loyalty and truth. It's all about understanding that nothing or no one is perfect, okay? And the imperfections are just what they are. Are you strong enough to work through what is not perfected within your own world? Are you strong enough to continue to move forward regardless of how things are what may seem to be so uncomfortable or so unappealing to the naked eye? You need to have contentment within your own heart and mind. I feel like being a true person is the advantage that you have over something, okay? Being a true person is the advantage and the success, okay? What's the cause of immense initiation with karmic board clearing? The World and the Queen of Cups. I feel like you need to learn what you can from a situation, honestly. Seeing that something was a very unwise choice. And that's why, things are being uncovered. Are you ready to live your truth? Are you ready to rewrite your story? Or are you trying to repeat something that probably don't even have the same meaning or impact that it did way back then? What are we doing now? Stop trying to live out other people's testimonies, because it's never going to work. Continue to see clear. If you have the gift of vision, don't allow someone to make you feel like you're demonic or that there's something wrong with you. You need to put an end to some type of stagnant energy. You need to be wise with your choices moving forward, Taurus. Why the world with the Queen of Cups? Justice and Judgment, okay? I feel like it's all about transformation. It's all about a renewal period. Gaining justice in your life for the right things. Balance will be restored. It really will be. You continue to work hard, making decisions that is integrity based and that is loving. Paying attention to your surroundings. Paying attention to the people that you are continuing to allow in your circle that knows how to play their role, that knows how to play their position. Don't move off of desperation either. But all right, Taurus, that's all I got for you, okay? I didn't want to keep you too long. I don't want to keep you too long. Hey, remember that it's all about creating the life you want and being brave and honest as you are creating it, okay? It's not going to be easy, and it may not happen in, you know, a time frame that is ideal for the world. But when you know the time and dedication you are putting into yourself, those internal things that you have to work on, there is not even a time frame that can measure the work that is being done on yourself. So allow for things to be what they are, but you stay brave, you keep your head up, you stay sure-footed. I am sending you peace, love, and light, and until next time.